The Watcher Season 1, Episode 1. This episode starts off with the Brannock family driving to a new home in New Jersey. This is not a home that they own, but something they are potentially looking to buy. While looking at the house, they end up meeting the neighbors. There's one character called Pearl, that is played by Mia Farrow, that seemed to have a great appreciation for the house, from the history to the architecture. After a quick look at the house, Dean, the father, tells Karen, who is a realtor, that he wants to buy the house. However, we discover that he was having financial difficulties and was having a hard time coming up with the money to buy the house. Jasper, who happens to be the brother of Pearl, brought the mail into the house and dropped it on the floor for them, which Dean found very weird. Their daughter sees a letter written by the Watcher about how much they admire the house and how they will be getting more letters from them. The parents went to the police station with the letter because they were concerned. The police told them that it's likely a prank. They were not satisfied with the nonchalant attitude of the police, so they left. Dean has a bad run-in with his neighbors that were picking arugula in his backyard. While walking around and exploring the house, the son opens the dumbwaiter and sees their neighbor Jasper sitting in there. He screams out and alerts his father, who throws Jasper out of the house. He ends up arguing with Jasper's sister Pearl. She explains to him that Jasper has always loved the dumbwaiter and the previous owners of the house always allowed him to stay. She ends her rant by saying, "I got my eye on you." He now realizes how truly strange his neighbors are. Dean and Nora decides to hire a 19-year-old home security specialist by the name of Dakota to install cameras in their house. The father agrees to pay Dakota $7,000 for his services. After he finishes, he walks by the pool and sees their daughter. They both flirt with each other, and the girl jokingly states that he shouldn't get any ideas because she's jailbait. Later that night, while they were sleeping, someone took their ferret and killed it. The son was the one who discovered it. The police are called to the home. The police officer suggested that maybe the ferret killed himself. The family was not buying that theory. However, the flirting between Dakota and the daughter continues. The next morning, the father collects the mail, and to his surprise, he gets another letter from the Watcher. The letter basically states that they will always be watching. So that was my recap of episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2.